welcome to the kitchen. As you can see, we got a guest. Fish is in the house.
Hello.
And we also have some creep in the back. Not quite sure what he's doing back there. You gotta keep an eye on him. Keep an eye on him. Better keep an eye on him, Fish. He might come sneak up on us. You should give him a touch and see if he reacts. He's a little wobbly, huh? See, he waving. Yeah, there you go. Now let go. See, he waves. He does the wave. Oh, they're complimenting you on your haircut. Oh, and he wobbles. And he wobbles. And he waves and he wobbles. Hopefully y'all can't hear the fan too much. Can't hear the fan on it? If you can't hear the fan, it's fine. Alright, so now to get the festivities back on track, we'll have a little bit of background, like barely any. Like that. Okay, hopefully the music's not too bad. It should be like barely audible there. Alright, that should be fine. Just in case like there's any like, you can cover up the fan noise. So, I think I told you kind of like what we're making. But we have this here. So what do you think we're making? Cornbread?
Making cornbread for the dressing.
Yeah, well, yeah, dressing. Cornbread dressing. It's a secret family recipe. So we'll be making this. It's an amalgamation of multiple things, but we'll first gotta make the cornbread. So let's get a big old. We're gonna make a big old pan of it too. So look for the big old pan. And we'll get going on that. What's the friend in the name of the back? I don't know. You know what? This is y'all. This is a physical representation of the pingies. This
big
is
enough?
Yeah, that should work. And then get the square one as well. But this is a physical representation of y'all, chat. Okay. This is y'all's mascot. Okay. So if y'all, that means I can give y'all like a little punch every now and then if y'all harass me too much, or I can just knock y'all around. See, look at y'all. Y'all are just rocking around. That's y'all. All right, so let's make the cornbread. So we need some milk, egg, and let's use corn oil for this one. All right, we need to heat the oven up.
Milk.
Yeah, milk.
And how many eggs?
Just get like the one that has a few in it. Like I think I need 2 for this. Yeah. All right. All right, and now I need a bow. So yeah. We'll use this one because I don't need to worry about it being like heat resistant. All right, so we first got to make ourselves some cornbread, I should say. We got the cornmeal, we need to make the cornbread. So let's get us some measuring utensils here. This would be good enough for us. Because did you know to make cornbread dressing, you need cornbread? It's normally what you use. Basically, cornbread dressings are your leftover, but since we tend to eat all of it, it's gonna go away. Anyway, so we need 2 cups of this. Well, 2 cups for standard, but we're gonna make a big pan of it, so we're gonna need to double it, right? So we're doubling the recipe. And of course, you don't have to use a mix. The mix just makes it easier. So you got your haircut, Fish. Rocking the new cut and everything there?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's everyone's holiday going so far? Y'all Have y'all started a Thanksgiving meal, like the cooking part of it anyway? I know some people actually had their meal today. But we're getting a little leg up on this, so we're going to cook most of this today, at least the dressing part of it. And then we're going to taste a little bit of it, because we have to sample it a little bit, right? That's 3, right? I think that was 3.
So on the recipe it says 1.5 cup of milk, and we're doubling it, so we want 3 cups of milk, right?
What spices are we using? Well, for the cornmeal, we're not spicing it. But we're probably just going to keep the ingredients for the dressing very basic and very plain. No, unfortunately, well, if you count like deliciousness, then yeah, you can count that.
So 3 cups of milk.
Was this open already, Fish?
I opened it today.
Oh, we got that milk. You got that milk before I had a chance. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Combine dry ingredients. What was dry ingredients? All right, yeah, we got that. Add milk, egg. Okay. Well, for the dressing, we're going to put a little sage in there. That's the big important one. But then we're going to be using, like, not quite raw spices, but, like, other stuff. I need to look up what I want to put in there. What am I looking for?
It's mixed.
Wait, don't hold up.
Yeah, I'm looking at the recipe.
I need 3 tablespoons. 3 tablespoons times 2 is how much? How much oil is that? I need to do some math. Hopefully the music ain't too loud. 2 cups. 6. That's an odd 0.375 cup. What would that be? 3.75.
That mean 3/8 of a cup. That way 3/8 of a cup.
3/8. 3/8 of a cup. Okay. So like a quarter of a cup. So if we do the math, 3/4 plus 2 tablespoons will equal the amount we need then. Correct? So that means 3. Wait. So that means 4 tablespoons equal a fourth of a cup. Yeah. Does that make sense? Where's my, there it is. So if I put in 4 in there, let's just do the math. This is the part of the segment where we do math. Yep. So 4 tablespoons equal 1/4 of a cup. So 1 of these and 2 of these will equal what we need. Oh, there's Yanni in there doing the pop, pop, pop. All right, we'll use a little corn oil. I like corn oil in my dressing. I mean, in my cornbread. Makes it taste corny. Because what I'll do, here's some oil. Got to be careful of this. Look at all that ooh. Look there. There we go. And actually, I can just fill this up by half. There we go. We'll eyeball it with there. Perfect. That way we won't have to dirty anything. All right, where would you put that there? My instincts make me want to invade that pan so much oil. That pane? You mean pan? You want to invade the pan? Gotta be careful of that oil. Inflicting pain for oil. Oh, gotcha. Okay, we want 3 cups of milk. Oh, can you find me a whisk, Fish? Say that 3 times. Get me a whisk, Fish. Whisk, Fish. Oh, whisk, Fish.
Hmm.
Wait,
Probably this one.
dealer's
has more.
choice. Which one? Red one?
That one has more things on it.
Or
Seems like.
oil. All right. All right. Then we do
More
that.
wires.
Is this egg fine? I don't like this egg. This egg looks very suspicious with a crack on it. Huh. I'll get a nice perfecto egg. Nobody's knocking. That's just the egg cracking. You can stir it. Eat it whole. I don't particularly like raw eggs. They're a little too, what, slimy? Have you ever ate a raw egg, Fish?
No.
Nah.
You have to get specific kinds of raw eggs that are safe to eat if you want to do that.
Yeah, main thing is safety and reducing the risk of cross-contamination. Can't have too much salmonella. You don't want to get a lot of salmonella around because that can make you sick. All right, now we just need to add that oil back in and we'll be good. All right, give it a good strong whisk. I might have put too much milk in there. You know what I misplaced? My pot holders. I'm gonna have to do the red ones today. Ah!
There we go.
You getting it all mixed up?
It's a bit tricky to get the yolk to actually start mixing.
Yeah, you sometimes gotta get it all up in there. Whew.
Okay. It's in the whisk.
You want me to? A little bit watery. Need a little extra mix. And I know this just from cooking cornbread for years. Sometimes you look at it and it just don't quite look right. That's what we're looking for. There's a certain viscosity that you look for in cornbread, cornmeal batter, cornbread batter. So what do they eat up where you're at, G? What do you normally do for, I think you told me you did something for Thanksgiving, but I can't remember what it was. Like you make something particular, and I can't remember what you said. It was like, was it fudge? Is that what's your like holiday go-to? Or is that just for Christmas? Is it Christmas fudge? Or do you do something for Thanksgiving, G? Can't remember. He once told me. Like, people tell me stuff and I always forget. Oh, the family fudge recipe. Gotcha. Does anybody else have a special dish they make for their holiday during the holiday season? Like, what is your I guess not best. Yeah, I gotcha. So, like with the fudge, do you put stuff in the fudge? Or is it just like straight chocolate fudge? Because I think you told me once, but I can't never remember. All right, this is going in the pan, going in the oven. All right. If I had a chocolate chip, okay, and that flavor, okay. Gotcha. All right. Let's give this a little rinse. And while that's cooking up, we'll start the process of prepping the other parts of the dressing. Because this is dressing we're making. So there's a big distinction between stuffing and dressing. Did you know that, Fish?
Yeah, sort of.
So from the name of it, what do you think stuffing is?
Do we need the milk and eggs anymore?
No, we don't. So if it's stuffing, generally you put it in something, right?
Yeah.
So stuffing is what you normally put inside of a bird of some sort. but we're making dressing. So we're taking some like cheats in this recipe. And one of them is we're not cooking quite a whole entire chicken. We're going to be cooking some chicken thighs for ours. So this has chicken in it.
Yeah, just put it here, I
I
guess.
don't need it.
Oh.
Not yet. No, that's later. That's much later. All right, so what we need to do is we need to get this chicken cooked. Because we're going to kind of cook most of this ahead of time. And then we'll get it crisp later when we assemble it. Basically, that's the idea. And I think the biggest way you can describe this is more of a southern style of dressing, by the way. I need to just double check some stuff. Yeah, I have pretty much all the stuff I need. Yeah. All right. Just making sure. All right. Let's get now the thing with the dressing I'm making, by the way, or the stuffing, dressing. Bleh. See, I confused myself. I apologize. So the dressing I'm making can be made with or without the chicken itself. I personally like having chicken in my dressing because do you like meat, fish?
Yeah.
Even though your name's Fish, you probably like chicken more than fish.
I like chicken and fish.
You like chicken and fish? Do you like it deep fried and battered and, you know?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Like it with French fries?
Yeah, they're okay.
Oh, I got you. If you had to pick a side for your fried chicken, what would you pick? He's doing hard thinking here. Like of all the possibilities.
Maybe some like mashed potatoes to dip it in?
Oh, mashed potatoes. He went with the mashed potatoes. That does sound good, but we will have mashed potatoes, but Mama Lumber's cooking those up. She showed me, she gave me a little sneak peek, guys, and it's going to have cheese on top. So, cheesy mashed potatoes. Oh, and got to have deviled eggs, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. I think there might be pie, but we can make pie, too, later. We're not going to be making pie today. We'll make it later because, I mean, we don't want y'all to eat our pie. You can move in a little bit. Sorry, I pushed you over. All right, anyway, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We got to cook up this chicken. So let's cook up the chicken thighs, and we'll use the stove here. You know, collard greens are good, but I think we normally go for spinach. Like I think we like spinach more than collard greens. Spinach and cabbage are my go-to green leafies. I like
cabbage.
Cabbage is good.
I'm not sure what collard greens taste like now that I think about it. I've probably had them before, but I just don't remember.
They're a little bit more bitter than they're a little bit more bitter than spinach for sure.
Do they look similar to spinach or more like cabbage?
You're closer to spinach. But they're big leafy greens, and generally people have collard greens with bacon in them. So they'll put bacon in there. All right, so we're gonna get some of this chicken going here. How long should I cook this for? I'm gonna set a timer. There we go. So let's get us a knife going because we gotta cut up this chicken, and then we need to kind of cook it up. Can you give me up there? There should be a silver bowl. I don't know if y'all noticed, but the price of chicken's gone up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put on some gloves so I don't have to worry about washing my hands and drying them out. I don't know about y'all, but the weather has gotten so dry.
Yeah.
And I've overwashed my hands a lot, and I had to, like, not be so rough on my hands. You can put that over on the stove.
Yes.
Yeah, put that on the stove for us. So we're going to just cut this up into kind of slices here. Kind of get it prepped. Like there's a bone in this one, even though it said it was boneless. How are y'all liking the music? Is the music at a decent level for y'all? Is it getting y'all in the festive spirit? And some of this meat is kind of not the quality I really wanted. Guess I should have got the name brand. It's Mad Peaceful. Just corn and Asian bird. What? So you also eat bird for Thanksgiving, I guess? You make it, you want, what is this? Some of this is like kind of not the best quality. I'm just noticing it. I'm feeling like stuff in there. It's just good thing I'm cutting it up. Because that's not what you want when you're eating your food and you get hit a bone, which is something that shouldn't be bony, you know? Yeah, there's another one. Yeah, I think whatever process this chicken came from kind of missed out. It has these big knotty bones in it right there. All right. Can you move those over like that way, out of the way, and bring that over? We'll fill that whole pan with meat, and that will be
We're
fine.
not like putting anything on the bottom or anything?
Well, that's just to hold it.
No.
Because we're going to use that later anyway. So I just want to measure this out. So what I'm doing is I'm going to use this meat to displace it. And so this amount of meat will let me know how much meat I need to fill up that pan and the big pan with the dressing. Does that make sense? We're going to make two things, a big pan of dressing and a little bitty smaller pan.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. I have a method to my craziness. Move over a little bit. I keep forgetting. How's the framing on the camera looking? Are we good? You can look in that little bitty thing. I want to be kind of centered up. Brother thinks you're sus. What? Who's sus? Just cutting up some meat. Which brother are you talking about? Your brother or something else? I don't know. Sometimes I think when you ask him, oh, he's probably tired. You tired, fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm slow. You gotta remember that, Liz. I'm slow. I'm very slow. 'Cause all I did yesterday was sleep, apparently. I forgot to get up. By the time I got up, it was the next day. So I slept like not quite a full 24 hours, but close to it. Just been sleeping constantly. I think my winterness is coming out. Like I want to hibernate. Does it feel like hibernation weather, fish?
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's time to sit back and just take a nap and just go to sleep and just rattle the walls, right? What's the temperature here? It got down to like 40 something last night. Almost, it was in the 30s actually. It did get into the 30s last night. I mean, take a look at our attire. We're wearing long pants. That means it's cold, right, fish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cold for us Southerners, anyway. That's probably like just a normal Tuesday for somebody like up in the north. All right, I think I'll do one more of these, and then if you want to, we'll package up the rest of that. So if you can get me like a big bag, fish.
And just a big old Ziploc bag.
Yeah, and I'll try to cook that up later this week.
Well, okay.
There might be another one in there. Don't know.
Just wait to the small ones. This one's empty. I think there might be some more. Over here.
You can see. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I bought some fresh ones.
Yeah, the same type.
It's gonna be quite a bit of. It's gonna be quite a meaty dressing we're making, but that's fine.
Here we go.
Yeah, if you open it up, I'll put the rest of this in there. Actually, I think that's enough meat. That should be enough meat for what we're making. I think that's a good amount. So yeah, let me just put this in there. Kind of open it up. And then we'll put all this back up in the fridge. Probably should have just got that small package versus this big package, but you know, sometimes it's okay to buy in bulk. All right, I got it. And
Yeah.
I mean, actually, you can zip it.
Well, it's not. It can be in the middle.
All
It
right.
went around, you know. There.
All right, open the fridge for me.
The
Does it have-
fridge?
I mean, yeah, the fridge. Yeah, fridge. We're gonna
Okay.
cook this later. We cannot freeze it like this. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. And I'll get that later. All right. Put this in the trash can right next to where Chad is, because y'all are close to the trash. I didn't do that intentionally, but you know, y'all are in an ad break. Y'all can't see what we're doing. They don't know that we're disrespecting them. You want to clean this up? Like wash it with hot soapy water? I'll start cooking up the meat. All right, let me season this up though. I guess I should show you the seasoning. We're gonna be very basic with the seasoning. Just salt it. And then a little bit of pepper. And then a little bit of a secretive ingredient here. Do I have some? Hopefully I do. Hopefully. Surely I have some. There we go. A little bit of paprika on there. And then we'll put a little extra oil for oil's sake. Is this enough oil for you, G? Is this enough oil? Get some tongs up in there. Get all this thigh meat nice and greasy. So, you know, simple spices. You don't have to put the paprika in there, but I like the taste of it. You know, just a little bit of paprika, just a little bit extra in there. And then I got an extra secret ingredient. I like to season my meat before I put it in there. So hopefully I have some. Oh shoot, do I? Let's see here. I thought I had some. Am I out of it? Maybe I am. But I'm out of this one. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. I don't have very much of it. But this is just a little bit of poultry seasoning. Just a little bit. And that'll cook into the meat. You know, just a little poultry seasoning. Then we'll let this sit for a little bit. All right, I think that looks good. All right, looks very good. All right. Let's get some oil in a pan. High heat. And now it's time to hear the sizzle. Actually, yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Go over here and turn on the stove cam. There we go. We got the stove cam going. Actually, let's move the stove cam down. We'll put it down there. It's on there.
It wasn't quite centered.
Oh, it's fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just kind of create a layer of chicken here, Fish.
Yeah.
And then like cook up this chicken. That's what this is for. This is for the cooked chicken, by the way. Because we don't want to overload our pan too much. That way it'll cook better. And cook faster. Because if you overload your pan, it's not going to cook as good. That's one thing I tend to forget, by the way. It's one of my cooking things I always forget to do is not like over have too much in the pan when I cook. But if you spread it out like this, there we go. So it's almost like we're frying it too. Just like that. No, it was poultry seasoning. That was our secret ingredient. That was the secret ingredient. No, we're not doing bacon or ranch. But do you have any bacon left?
Like 2 pieces.
Oh, snap. We do got 2 pieces of bacon left. Do you have any ranch?
I don't think so.
I don't think we do. I don't think we have any ranch. So we're just cooking up this chicken now. You got pan and knife cleaned up, Fish?
Yeah.
You could put that on the main area because we got some veggies to prepare.
So what do you want me to do?
The cutting board and the knife. Put it up over in front of the camera and stuff. Because we got to prepare an onion. We're getting some nice coloration on this chicken. That's what we're trying to do. Let's do that. Where's this work? kind of let it cook up. I need me one of these. This thing. Put it here. There we go. Man, look at that smoke. It looks kind of cool. My hair's kind of doing its own thing. Oh, get out in the fridge. Look for a celery, bell pepper, and an onion. Just one onion should do.
Bell pepper. This is the bell pepper?
Yep.
Celery.
Also known as the Holy Trinity. For y'all people who ain't from the South.
Onion.
We use that Holy Trinity in everything. Even our dressing. It's behind those things. It's in a bag back there. Yeah, there you go. Just one is needed. I think this chicken's kind of cooked now.
I guess I could go ahead and start peeling this onion.
Yeah, if you want to start cutting stuff up, that's fine. Do you know how to cut the bell pepper up?
Not really.
I think it's going to be maybe 3 batches for the meat. Don't want to contaminate that. So this is raw, right? This is the raw one. The tongs are raw, but this is cooked. But not anymore, because this is now raw. But you're good. Yeah, just keep that clean. If you want to know, do you know how to cut up the celery?
Just like dice it, sort of.
Well, we only want like 1, maybe 2 stalks most. You want to cut it in half too. That's not really. You don't have to do it that way, fish. Can you clean this off now? Because we can't eat that. That's paper. Yeah, just go clean that off. All good. We'll figure this out in a second. So how do y'all like your chicken, guys? Do y'all like it well done or medium rare? What's the best way to cook chicken? Yeah, like do you like it you want it, you want the chicken rare, medium, well done? Like I just need to know how y'all like your chicken. So all you got to do is this. Set that aside. I mean, you said what, but I don't know. You haven't answered the question there, G. How do you like your chicken? Like, do you want it rare, medium well done? Oh, crock pot? You like it crock pot? Yeah. You can flip that chicken a little bit.
You know, when put it in the bowl.
No, flip it.
Oh, flip it.
Yeah, just flip it for now. This onion. Ah, I got you. Okay. You didn't get set up for my goof. No, don't eat chicken that's rare. That's not good. I don't mind breading it a little bit. Use this stuff called Magicify. Ooh, I gotta have to check that out. I bet it was probably just like breading and like loads of MSG, right? That's like generally the best way to cook anything. Just add a ton of MSG to it. What was the other one that was super popular back in the day? Mrs. Dash. Everyone just put. How is it doing? Ah! Got splattered with hot chicken grease. Yeah, that's all done. Sorry, you can move away. I don't
I'm
need
just
you.
watching.
Yeah, I don't want you getting burned because it's splittering, splattering. Just notice that. You're like
Yeah.
standing right there.
Yeah.
Now this here is not a low-fat meal if you're asking. Of course, if you have to ask, it probably isn't the time to ask when around Thanksgiving, right? All right. If you want to wash, I tell you what, if you wash all this stuff up and this pan, that will be mighty appreciative. Like wash it the same way you wash the what is it? The cutting board?
Yeah.
The hot soapy water. All right, we got that going. All right, let me check on the cornbread and see if it needs more time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know about y'all, but like, that's like a picturesque perfection called cornbread. Smells delicious too. It's nice and hot and toasty. Yeah, I know how to cook I know how to cook cornbread. It ain't that hard, and I do it by eyes. You know, I look at it, test out the viscosity of it. Comes out just this way. Now this here is the paper. What is this called? The Paper Milling Company yellow cornmeal. If you want it cracky, this is going to get you the crack in it. The Martha White though won't have as many cracks in it. So it just depends on what you want. Also, I always like to use corn oil. Corn oil is good. Now, if you use butter, you can use butter, but I would say mix up corn oil and butter. So you want to always make sure you want to oil the pan. That's the big thing. A lot of people don't know that you need to put oil in that pan before it and then heat it up. Your oil needs to be hot, and then you pour it in the batter, then you pour the batter back. So heat up that oil, pour the oil into your batter, pour the batter into the pan. Comes out perfect. Now, and it works pretty much on any, like, this thing is spitting and spattering at me. I'll turn that off for now. But yeah, it comes out pretty well. Ah, the smell of fresh cornbread. Delicious. Probably should have been checking the temp on this chicken. Make sure we ain't getting all personed. Let me see here. Let me use some of that hot water to wash this off. Good deal. Thank you for washing everything here for us, fish. 90% of cooking involves cleaning. It's just kind of like the way it rolls, you know. Some of those pieces aren't quite done. Like this one here. I think it needs to be like cut in half or something. Let's see if I can do that here. It's tender enough for it to, yeah, if it's doing that, then it's pretty tender. Whew. Get a little smush. Make sure all this chicken's all cooked up. Nothing's worse than making a nice, delicious meal and finding out that you poisoned everybody because you didn't spend enough time cooking it. Right, fish?
Yeah.
We'll use this chicken grease to fry up all the other stuff. That'll be good. Use a little bit of this chicken grease / broth as well. Alright, I need to like kind of wipe some of this stuff off because I think I got oil everywhere here. Yep. That's oil. Might set off the fire alarm in a second. That's oil. Bunch of oil on the burner. Woo-wee. I see smoke. Smoke. Alright, let's wipe this pan's bottom off. It's hot. Too much oil's on the bottom of this pan, we might get invaded. The bottom of this pan is all oily. A lot of ooh there. Sometimes you gotta grease up your stove. Did you know that, Fish? You gotta grease it up so the pans don't stick to the burners. I don't think that's a thing. All right. All right, let's move this out of the way. We gotta let the cornbread dry a little bit. So one other thing with dressing, by the way, is you kind of want to, the more crispy your cornbread is, the better in the long run, by the way. So you kind of do want nice crispy cornbread. But we're gonna make our Trinity here. And we're gonna do the technique for the bell pepper that I like, where we pretty much use, kind of get rid of all the seeds and everything out of here. There we go. Then we're gonna kind of make some slices here. Can you give me a stalk out of that? Just one stalk will be enough. Yeah. Then just wash it off. What am I doing here, guys? Having a moment. Yeah, we got that done. Got that one up. Gotta be careful with the bell pepper, because some people consider bell pepper a spice. Did you know that? Bell peppers are not spicy. Did you know that? They actually don't have spice in them. Like it's the ingredient for pepper spray. You know what I'm talking about?
Capsaicin?
Yeah, they don't have any in
I
it.
don't know how you pronounce that.
Yeah.
There's actually 3 types of spicy. There's the kind in black pepper, then there's the kind in like jalapenos, then you have the different kind that's in the Szechuan sauce or something.
Oh. Yeah, you're right, I guess.
Apparently that last kind is like minty or something.
Celery has like kind of like a bite to it as well. I wonder where that falls into. No, it's going to be very green.
So it's green and slightly sweet.
Yeah. All right, we'll cook all this up. So what we're going to do is kind of like caramelize this a little bit. Suppose we could get more celery in there, but that's fine. I think that's plenty of vegetables.
Are red bell peppers, are they spicy?
I think they're just like more mature. That's all. It's like more matured.
I don't know why they call it peppers if they're not spicy.
Well, pepper doesn't necessarily mean spicy, you know? It just means, I don't know. I don't know where the word pepper came from. Who knows? Those smell good, don't they? You smell all them, all this stuff, it smells kind of fragrant. Suppose I should have diced up the onions a little bit more, but that's fine. So we're going to kind of let those cook for a bit. Alright. Liz says she's back, but she's in the kitchen. She got inspired. Hopefully she doesn't let anything burn, because normally when she's watching, she lets stuff burn for whatever reason. Alright, I need like a big bowl. Yeah, see if you can find the big metal bowl under here.
Here's a small metal bowl.
I need the biggest one under there. There should be a nice big one under there somewhere. That big one there. Yep. You can put it there. Do you know how to get the cornbread out of there into here?
And just cut it up and put it in there.
Yeah. You can use a spoon. You don't have to use like that spoon that was in the sink that you washed.
It's not clean.
Oh, we needed that one. Unless if there's another one. There you one. Use that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful, it is hot.
Yeah, not too hot.
It isn't too hot. You do it slower, man. You see, he said do it slower. There's some nice sheet right there. That is a nice, good sheet of cornbread. All right, well, hey, fish. Wait. We forgot to do something. Gotta partake. Give it a taste, fish. See what you think. Is it good? Yeah, that's the good stuff.
It's the dry kind of cornbread, which isn't bad. It's just a different kind, you know. The
Well,
dry and crumbly kind.
That's what you want for dressing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It almost looks like most of this Holy Trinity is coming along really nicely, I think. What do y'all think? So what you're saying, G, is you might have a little bit of Southern in you? Like that nice dry cornbread.
Is it time to mix in the chicken, or do we like do the spices and chicken in here, then put them in there?
Kind of do it all together.
Yeah. here.
All right. So what we want to do is you can put the chicken in there. I'll season it up a little bit with some sage. You can dump the whole thing in there.
Okay.
Oh man, that smells good. All right. A little bit of more secret ingredient. Be careful, don't. You kind of want to mix it, but
Yeah, I'm trying to mix it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think we actually needed a bigger bowl than this, but this is what we have.
Well, there's something you see that broth on the table. Use a carton of that on the main table over there. I'll put this in there.
Yeah. Want this?
Yeah. So, chicken broth, since we didn't, so traditionally this recipe, you actually cook a whole chicken for it, but we're taking a few shortcuts, right? We're instead opting to use chicken stock instead of making our own and using the tastier bits of meat. 'Cause I think we cooked like maybe what, 6, maybe 8 chicken thighs. That's like 4 birds. So this is going to help kind of wetting it down so that we can mix it. Where's that other pan, by the way, that you washed? Hey, this is a shortcut, all right? Because when when Mama Lumber made it way back when, she would actually cook the chicken the day beforehand. I think that was before fish was like older. But then we realized you didn't have to cook the whole chicken. You could just like cook chicken breasts and stuff. But we went for the flavorful route for this one. So you do that. Yeah, you still need stock with a rotisserie chicken. The reason you'd use the whole chicken, you cook it like the day beforehand because you want to make a lot of chicken broth. So you basically you'd be boiling a chicken, a whole chicken, and then you use all that broth that you made off the chicken. I've done that before. It's a little different. It's not the same though. But yeah, there's a little Christmas penguin in the back. That's y'all, by the way. That's the representation of chat.
Ah, I'm in the way.
You can go wave at them, fish.
Yeah.
Go over there, shake their hand, make them wave back. Look at them, they waving. All right, here we go. I think this is mostly mixed. Now, one thing you can also do with this recipe, like if you wanted it to be a little bit more chunky and stuff, you can actually, so we did take one other shortcut, because you can cut up that cornbread and then bake it again on a cookie sheet and get nice crisp edges. Because some people like their dressing, they use bread, like loaf bread, you know, like sandwich bread, and they'll cut it up in squares, almost like croutons, and they'll use that for their dressing. That's bread dressing, but this is cornbread dressing.
I think one time Mom did make like, it was like half cornbread, half bread.
Yeah, you can do that too. Like if you didn't have enough cornbread, you can use that. You can use like old rolls, you know?
Yeah.
All right, that looks good. Trying to just bust up any pieces I see in here. You like your dressing sticky? Well, this is some sticky stuff. All right, in honor of G wanting it sticky, we'll put in some more. Just the whole thing of it. That'll make it nice and moist. Only problem with this is make my arm tired. Oh, golly. Oh, my arm is tired now. All right, so here's
looks mixed
where
to me.
there's going to be a divergent about what we're cooking for tomorrow and what's cooking for today. Today, we're going to make a little small batch of it. That's what we're going to do. So we're going to make the nice small batch first. Right? Yeah, get kind of close. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, wait, we need a close-up of that. Actually, we'll do it this way. There we go. There's a nice good close-up shot. Look at that. Oh, you got some more takoyaki? Oh. That sounds good. Takoyaki. All right, there we go. We get this up good. Yeah, there we go. We're going to stuff that pan full. Look at that pan. We want a little texture going on to it, all right? And it's kind of up to y'all how you want to texture it. Oops, put that little bit in there. Can't let any go to waste. All right, and you can do like patterns in this if you want, or not. You can do like whatever you want. I like to sometimes leave a few pieces of like the meat kind of on the top there, like I'm fishing out certain bits I want. We're gonna pack this up. Make it kind of heaping a little bit. Get a little texture going in there. All right. All right. Put that in the oven for us, fish, and we'll cook it till it's done. Now, what you really want to do with this is you really want to let it sit like overnight, because that's what's the good part about it. And so this is what we'll be using for tomorrow. So y'all won't get the good, we won't get the good stuff till tomorrow anyway. But by letting it sit like in this overnight, it's gonna get that chicken nice and tender. And look at that, it's just perfect. Just a perfect amount, because we did the cornbread first, right? And we did the chicken, and we knew exactly how much we were gonna make. Sometimes it expands a little bit, but for the most part, that's like the easiest way to do your portions. If you're going to do this. Now, to be honest, all you really need to know about the portions is we made a double batch in reality. We made a double batch for today. So, let me switch back to this one. So we made a double batch. So this is what we're going to be having at the, you eat all that like groceries? Hey, I did go to the grocery store today, so but this is it. Get the foil. Don't skip all the good stuff in my gravy. Let's see, somebody passed me with liver in it. So, I don't know if I've ever had liver gravy. I don't know. Growing up, I went to the liquor store. What? I'm confused. I'm getting that streamer brain. I might have to make some gravy for it, because other brother, he doesn't normally make gravy with his turkey. He makes steamed turkey breast. That's what his specialty is steamed turkey breast. But we ain't gonna starve, that's for sure. Put that in the freezer. I mean the fridge. He does, but I think it's JCS Stone. He's popped in every now and then. Yeah, he has a very interesting streamer name. It's the name he uses for everything, like whatever. All right, so we'll let that cook up. And to be honest, that is pretty much it for the dressing. But we're going to make something to kind of go on top of it. Something to add a little sweetness to it. Let's see here what we got. Give that to them. Go put that on stream and see what they think. So what are we making? I think
Cranberries and a lemon.
that's not a lemon. It's a citrus, but it ain't lemon. What do we got here? Nothing. Oh yeah. It should be called an orange.
California Navel.
Orange. So let's find us a little pot, like a little saucepan. You know what I'm talking about? One with a handle on it. That's what we'll use. So we're gonna make some cranberry sauce.
Is this a good size?
Yeah, that'll work. So this says it has 5 ingredients. We need cranberries, water, an orange, sugar. We need some brown sugar. I think we got some on the counter over there. And some vanilla extract. All right, we got the extract.
Flour.
So what is... I need to make sure I remember this. It's underneath the bread. Oh, okay. Okay, I think we got all the ingredients. All right, give that orange a nice good wash. Oh, and we also need to wash this too. I'll wash the berries. Well, we're just going to squeeze it by hand. We're going to just do it all by hand. Yeah, we'll zest it. Yeah, that's why you use the oranges for the zesting. Do you like raw? Have you ever had... You remember eating cranberries? Like raw cranberries before?
Maybe.
Let me rinse these. That's good enough. I think it's clean.
Might be some soap left on it.
Wait, soap? Soap?
Maybe just to wash it.
You don't wash your fruit. No, you just like rinse it. That's what we need. You don't use soap, my dude. Have you been soaping the veggies?
No.
Alright. Okay. You can use it. I'm just drinking these. Alright. Yeah, we got that done. Alright, let's look at these directions here. Okay, we just put it all in a pot and we just cook it. Okay. But okay, we want the orange zest slash peel.
Do cranberries have pits in them?
They have seeds, but it's like a pomegranate, so you can eat it raw. It's not like a cherry, if that's what you're asking.
Okay.
What do you think? They're very tart, right?
It's tart, but also like dry somehow. And a bit green tasting.
Yeah, they're bitter. They're very bitter. So we're gonna get some of this. This is the zest. That should be enough. Let's see, how much do they want? Half a teaspoon. Might be a teaspoon of it. Now we need a knife. Oh, where is the knife? Where was the cutting board? Go. What did I do with it? Hello?
It was here.
Yeah. Oh, it's up there. Where's the knife? What do I do with the knife?
So some onion on it, I think.
Oh, it's fine. We'll, I just need to cut this open. That's all. Where's the little cutting board?
I think it's up in there. Uh,
It's behind everything. I see it back there.
Yeah.
I don't have. I just need something to cut this on. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, perfect. All right. I don't really have a juicer, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to do this the whole squeeze it by hand method. Just a little hand kind of action. Here we go. That looks like enough. Yeah, that's good. All right. And then get us. Can you measure out 3/4 of a cup of water?
3/4 of a cup of water.
Reserve a few of these.
Yeah. This is exactly 3/4 of a cup.
Yeah, just fill it up. Here, you can pour it in here when you're done. What are you doing?
Trying to get it to fill up.
Oh, no, that's fine. You don't have to be exact. Yeah. All right, now we need some sugar. Where's that measuring utensil?
Bit wet.
Yeah, I need to dry it out. Where is... I need another knife. Ah, I messed that up, didn't I? Gotta go all the way up. There. So we're gonna use 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. Probably should have just like opened up the top of it completely. Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it. Is that a frame picture? No, that's Smokey the Bear. Hey, Yogi the Bear. You can move it around. Move the stuff that's around there so they can see it. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more. What do I do with the knife? Yeah, that's Smokey. I want to say, not fish, but my other brother got that for me. Because only you can prevent fire. And it's for the kitchen, right? Only you can prevent kitchen fires. Try to be careful with this. I think that's enough sugar. It doesn't need to be super sweet. I think we're all sweet enough around here. And then medium heat. Medium heat. All right. Let's get a little spoon going. Is this the spoon? I guess we'll use that one. I need to get another one of these. I'm all sticky. We'll let that cook. It'll cook up too. Oh, I forgot to turn on the stove cam. Y'all can't see what's going on. This is the part where we snack on the cranberries. Simmer. Okay, we need to get to a simmer. Oh, shoot. Did you set that down there, Fish?
Yeah.
Can't do that. Can't mix chicken and cranberries. Won't be able to do that. Sorry.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, we're done with this. Just put that over there. I mean, I guess you could mix it, but try not to mix the chicken and the cranberries too much. I don't know. Chicken cranberries sound pretty good, though. You ever had raw cranberries? They're pretty good. I like them. I mean, they are very tart. So if you like kind of a tart, bitter tang, you'll like them. But they're pretty good. I like them a lot. We're done with the oranges, so you can... I gotcha. Y'all don't have them up there? I would think that... Where is the cranberry capital of the world? Aren't you in, like, Rhode Island or Massachusetts? Like... Cranberry... Where's the cranberry capital of the world? Wisconsin. I mean, you're closer to Wisconsin than I am. And they literally have bags upon bags of them.
Yeah, not really. If they're in like Massachusetts, Rhode Island, it'll be like the same distance.
Are you sure?
And I'm gonna be back in a second.
All right. Oh, take your mic off.
Yeah.
Make sure to take your mic off. Y'all just have like I mean, it's kind of interesting that y'all don't have them there. I mean, they're not like year round for sure. It's just like this time of the year, they'll be there. Oh, look at them, they're popping. I don't know if you all can see that. See how it busted? It just busted. Look at them busting. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that we normally have around here that's like almost always in season is going to be, we'll always have oranges, we always have bananas, we always have, there's always squash. I don't know if y'all always have squash where y'all are at, but we always have squash here. It seems like we always have strawberries. Trying to think of what else we have. But yeah, so we have those most of the time. Look at them, hear them popping, pippity pop. Pip pop. Look at that. Look at that. That looks cool. So cranberry sauce is actually one of the easiest things to make. It just takes time. That's all it is. You just put it in there, and you can make it as sweet or as tart as you want. Um, so it's not too hard. Y'all hear that popping? Just a second. I'll see if I can get y'all in there. Did you pop already? Did y'all hear that? Hear it? Be very quiet, guys. Hear that little pops? That's the cranberries popping out. They just a busting. You missed the little popping action, fish. It was going pippity pop. I'm just playing with the zest. Getting a little zesty. Now we're just waiting. That part of the show where we wait. While we stand over a pot. So you see how they bust it open?
Yeah.
And then they'll basically like kind of dissolve themselves. You see how that it's looking like it's dissolving?
How long will the cornbread take, or dressing?
Probably when this is done. Check on it. Looks like it needs a little extra time. Are you hungry, fish? Getting a
I
little.
just forgot to set a timer because I didn't know what to put it at.
It's more of like how done you want it, kind of thing, because it's fully cooked.
Yeah.
It doesn't take very long. But we're trying to get to the 2-hour mark. Can't let them know.
Huh?
For the algorithm. Cooking shows are 2 hours long, generally.
Yeah.
And we're at 1:30. So we gotta like delay. But you can't let them know. Right? So we just cook up a pot of cranberry sauce and let it simmer real slow. I think it's about there. I think we just need to cook it probably like another, 10 minutes maybe? Yeah, we cooked this about another 10 minutes. I'm going to add a little bit of zest in there, though, ahead of time. What do you
Yeah,
think?
just dump it all in.
No, we don't want to. We want to thicken this up a little bit. It's going to be kind of zesty, but that's fine. So probably like 5 more minutes on that, I'm thinking. You eating the zest?
I'm just smelling it.
It is very fragrant. You know, you can do that. Like if you're trying to make some like homemade soaps and homemade like cleaner, orange oil is very potent, right? Like it packs a punch. So I mean, it can be used for cleaning. Y'all waiting for that dressing. I know it. Elbow deep? Is that what Liz said I was? I'm elbow deep into Thanksgiving? Man. Gonna have to figure out like something about this. How do you get elbow deep into Thanksgiving, Fish? What do you think? What does that mean? What do you think?
And you're doing a lot of stuff for Thanksgiving.
A lot of stuff for Thanksgiving. Well, we'll be making. We're actually going to be cooking up some vegetables too, but I'll do that tomorrow. So I think what we got cooking is going to be tomorrow. We're going to have some turkey breast, dressing that we just made, and then we're going to have cranberry sauce, and then we're going to have pie. Going to be pie. I wonder if Betty Lulu, that's your sister, I wonder if she's going to be making her famous corn casserole. It's basically a stick of butter, a can of corn, mixed up, all good like. Corn casserole is really good. I think this is kind of getting there. All right. All right, we'll mix in the rest of this. And then we'll put a splash of vanilla. And I think that's it.
The raw cranberry, it tastes almost like woody.
I get what you're saying, yeah.
It's like what I would expect, like a green, like broken tree branch twig or something would taste like.
What? I don't think your idea of what wood would taste like. Come over here. Over here. I think your idea of wood is not quite the same as a cranberry sauce. I mean, a
I'm talking
cranberry.
about the raw cranberry, not the sauce.
Well,
the sauce will taste different, of course, because it will be sauce.
I don't think cranberries taste like wood. I don't know if I don't think that's kind of the way it goes. All right, we got to cook this for like 5 minutes, I believe. So the reason we split up the cranberries, by the way, is to give it different texture. So we're going to have like a gel base with like some structured cranberries in there too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Looking at that sauce, that looks good. That'll be good on anything. Give it a little bit of extra time. Like an extra 4 minutes. All right. Well, that's getting done. Let's give us a check on that dressing. Y'all ready to check the dressing? That dressing's looking good. That's what we want. A nice crispy bits on top, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Move this out of the way. Get that out of the way. Come on, they want to see it. They want to see it. Oh. Y'all ready to get dressed up and stuffed? Let me know what y'all think. I think everyone fell asleep waiting for it.
Yeah.
Whew, hot, hot, hot. Anyway, look at that. Look at that cranberry sauce. Look at that. Ooh, man, that looks good, don't it? All right. I think it's time to dig in, right, Fish?
Probably.
Yeah, get you a bowl or something. Get you a bowl. All right, yeah, we'll just do this one. Oh, here. All right, we need to get this out of the way. All right, we're gonna bust this open. Look at that dressing, man. Look at that. Look at that go, man. All right, time for a taste test. That's pretty good. This will be real good. Mm. All right, time for a little bit of cranberry sauce action on the side here. Let's see how well it pairs. Oh man, that's real good. Ooh, the sauce is good too. Cranberry sauce on it. Makes it kind of sweet and savory. Tastes like dressing? Yeah, boy. This fresh cranberry sauce is pretty good too. Mm. Put some hot sauce on it. What, on the cranberry sauce or on the dressing? I don't know.
Put sriracha on the dressing.
Maybe, I don't know. Be careful, it's hot. This is why I have gut issues. Are you putting hot sauce on everything, Liz? Oh, don't listen. Well, no, it's pretty good. I do like it. And the cranberry sauce came out pretty well. Sweeten it up a little bit. Makes it almost like a little dessert. It's not super sweet, the cranberry sauce isn't. It's like a little tangy, right?
Yeah, tart.
Yeah, it's tart. But I think it's good. Well, that was pretty delicious, I think. And now we got to cook all the other food for all the other people. Yep. Well, I think that's probably going to wrap up us today. Kind of short and sweet. Making just a little peek into the Lumbers family on cornbread dressing. Also, this recipe is a kind of a, it's been passed down and modified. I think that's just generally how it works, right? But the spices is just sage and a little bit of poultry seasoning, and that's it. Not much to it. A little paprika on the chicken, but you know, that's just a little special that we'll keep. The poultry seasoning is the secret, and it actually doesn't taste like it needs salt either. You could probably use regular chicken broth, you know, if you wanted. But I did season the meat with a lot of salt. So, anyway, thank y'all for watching. Till next time, see y'all.